And welcome back to Crypto Hulk. How about now? Can you hear me? Hello, 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 hello. Anybody hear me? Hello? Yes, sir. Okay. All righty there, buddy. Yes, it works. All right. Now, I'm going to do a volume check. How about right now? I'm going to turn the knob all the way. Now, how's the sound? Is there any difference or is it the same? Like, does it sound fine right now? Loud and clear. Okay. What the fuck is going on with this thing? This fucking platform. Swear to God. Okay. So I guess we don't need to send help. Eric Goldsmith, I wanted to thank you for that donation. I wrote it down. That's what I was doing when I was looking down. I was writing down. Brett Martin gave the donation. Brett, greatly appreciate that. Helps the channel a lot. Crypto She-Hulk gave a donation. Video's a little blurry. Yeah, they do that a lot. I can actually write comments for once. Well, that's interesting. Oh, yeah, what I want you to do is go to your phone. This really does help. You got to do this about twice a week. Delete the YT app and then reload it back again. Works great, okay? It usually cuts out like half the amount of dumb shit. All right, I've got a lot of news. Um, I can never comment, says Laurel O'Brien. Well, you're just commenting right now. Okay. 10 by 10. Ron DeSantis. I can never comment. Video's blurry. Okay. Jonathan Simpson, welcome to the channel. Missing 90% of the time. Comment box is missing 90% of the time. Okay. Hulk is a truth-seeking missile. All right, let's go into the articles. Gavin, little smokies, little smokies. What are you smoking there, smoky smoke? I got an article from the Financial Times. I found it after I put my show together. I want to copy and paste it. I want to go over something. I want to go over something in this article here. Um, Augustus. I'll have to look for Augustus's super chat later. Let me write it down. What we got going on is I want you to see some. This article kind of made sense. Why are banks hoarding liquidity? I'm not going to read the whole article. I'm going to kind of go through it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to summarize the article Read it on your own, okay? Um, what they said was something very interesting. Banks, you notice how the banks now are willing to pay you annually, like some banks 5%, 2, 3, 4, 5%, right? This article makes you think, okay? Coco Channel. Welcome to the members video live stream. This article here, I'm not going to read it. I just wanted to show it to you because it's not on my schedule. I know I did a 3-minute live stream. It's all I needed to do. I got all the news out in 3 minutes, and that's all I had to say. But the article is showing us that banks are like loading up on cash. I want you to see what's going on, okay? Those of you that think your FDIC is going to cover you, look, 1% of customers get their money back, all right? Just putting that out there. Because the FDIC works. Like, look, they can tell you whatever. Oh yeah, we'll cover you up to 250,000. Okay, but all they do is they take 1% of all the money in all the banks for deposit, whatever thing is, and then they keep that in the insurance. If it goes over that, they don't have any more left. And I'm just letting you know you're not going to get your money. Peter, thank you for the donation. Says love the wealth building classes. Johnny Lakers 626, love your classes, Hulk. Okay, so here's the class. Here's what they're doing. We all know that these banks are going to get bail-ins. Now I want you to think. All right, that's why I don't keep no money in the bank. Like whatever's for my bills, that's it. Okay, I took everything out. Oh, my name's Crypto Hawk. I'm not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor, not a bank advisor. Don't do anything I say, all right? Everything is all bad. The information I have is wrong. So I want you to think, why are these banks now offering they used to offer you like nothing to put your money in the bank. Now they're offering you 2%, 3, 4. I think one of these banks I saw 5%. I'm like, whoa. I want you to see what they're doing, okay? And you all know what they're doing. They're having you dump all your money in the bank. Oh, I can earn 5%. You are going to get so destroyed. Because what they're doing is they're filling up everybody. I think next year at some point it's going to go bust. All right. Like Black Swan. Because I'm saying, like, look at the news. All this bank stuff's going on. Accounts are getting shut off. People are losing money. I've got a B of A article here I'm going to go over on how Bank of America, what they have done. Now, their employees. We'll get into this trickery stuff. What happens with all these banks now is they're having you keep your money in there and they'll pay you 3 or 4% interest, maybe 5 in a whole year, right? And you'll be thinking, oh man, I'm killing it. Oh, you're gonna be the one to get killed. Let me tell you what's gonna happen. Okay. All these people are going to want to start putting their money in the bank and collecting their 5%. And they're not pulling it out, or they're just letting it ride like they're in Vegas. Man, I'm earning 5% on my money. But you know what's going to happen when when the music stops? You guys got to know about musical chairs, the game musical chairs. You got to know, because I've been talking about it, not all the time, but I've been talking about it over 3.5, 4 years now. Rug pull on fiat, says not John McAfee. So what's going to happen is there's going to be 3 people walking around one chair. No, let's make it even worse than that. You got 100 people and there's one chair and they're all walking around. Yeah, because look, 1% of you are going to get your money back. So you have 100 bank customers walking around one chair. And when the music stops, one person runs to sit on that chair. That's what we got going on in the banking world right now. Is musical chairs is being played. The bail-ins, says G-Man. The music? What's the music that they're playing? Oh, the 5% interest you're going to get on your money. They're playing that 5% interest music, and 100 people are walking around one chair because that's the only people that are going to get bailed out is 1 out of 100. And that music's going to stop one day in 2024. The Black Swan is going to start, and 99 people out of 100 are going to get wrecked. Whatever money you have in the bank, gone. $250,000, gone. Your insurance won't cover it. It'll be a national emergency. I've only been telling you for 3.5 years. I've been calling a national emergency. Crypto will be deemed systemically important for the survival of the United States of America. All your crypto accounts, remember your crypto IRAs? You know that one clown that's like, you know what's better than crypto? Tax-free crypto. The guy that says, come on in. They're taking all your shit. I've been telling you this for 3.5, 4 years, okay? You're not going to keep a fucking thing unless it's on a hardware wallet Faraday bag. Thomas, thanks for the donation. Sorry, Hulk. I'm in AC and heating, bro, and been busy and missed some lives. Go Sappers. Got it. All right. Nice. Thank you very much. So that's all I'm going to say on that article with the Financial Times is for those of you that keep money in the bank, just be aware that's why they're offering you. So what do they lose? Let's look. So a bank is going to lose 4%. Let's say you got whatever in your account. The bank's only losing 4% of that to you, but then they're investing it. So they're actually making money off it and then paying you 4%. So let's say the bank makes, I'm just saying, they make probably 12% or whatever or more. But let's say they pay you 4% and they make 4%. That's zero. Doesn't cost them anything. Get it? So one day they're holding your money and they're paying you 4% because they're making 4%. So they don't lose, but they're holding your money. And when the black swan happens, they snatch it. You end up with nothing. And they pay down all their debts with your money. See how this is working? Yeah, pretty bright. So that's what I'm seeing because I'm wondering why these banks offering so much high interest rate. High interest rates, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5%. That's high because banks normally pay nothing. So when you see a bank paying you up to 5%, they're desperate for your cash because they're going to do a bail-in the end and pay off all their bills with your money. See how all this is going to work? See, the banks know something's coming and they're loading up and loading up on liquidity, on dollars. They're loading up. And when that day comes and everything goes bust, they've got billions of your money and they're paying off all the. See, while you're broke, because you can't get your money, it's going to be gone. And then they're paying off all of their bills with your money. You know, your house payment, your rent payment, your car payment, it's gone. That money's gone. Including myself, I'll probably have some money missing. What I suggest you do, what I do is I try to have all my bills paid at like the same time every month, all within like 2, 3 days. So I'm just hoping they don't snatch the money on like the first or the third or something like that. Because then, you know, but they can snatch it on the 4th, 5th, 20th, whatever. Because most of my bills are paid the first 3 days of the month, all the big stuff, you know. So, but we don't know when they're going to snatch the money. So that's um, the game that's played. I just wanted to let you know that article there. Now we're going to get into what did I have lined up here? Apple. Okay, let's go with the SEC. Okay. Something interesting happened today with Ripple and the SEC and a secret meeting. Now, we don't know what happened at the secret meeting, but let's just take a look. Here's the title: XRP case between Ripple and the SEC could be settled today. Today's confidential SEC meeting fuels speculation of a potential resolution in the XRP case. In a pivotal turn of events, the United States SEC is set to convene a confidential meeting today with XRP Ripple to address crucial matters with a keen focus on resolving ongoing legal disputes. While the official announcement from the regulator does not explicitly mention Ripple or XRP, it has triggered a wave of speculation among XRP investors regarding the potential outcome of the protracted legal standoff. The current status of the legal battle, extensively detailed by You Today, previously underscores the impending deadline for the Ripple and SEC. The first decade of February 2024, that don't even make sense, marks the cutoff for completing remedy related discovery, after which the regulator must file briefs outlining required remedies. Ripple then has 1 month to formulate objections leading up to a pending ruling on the proposed remedy. Basically, what happens, the SEC wants Ripple to pay $700 million. These people are so fucking high. That is that article I just wanted to drop to you. I used to work in court, and I will let you know that court was more like a facade. Like, we already discussed everything before the court trial. We already knew what was going to happen. We had worked out all the agreements and everything. You just don't want to tell your client, hey, I know what the fuck's going to happen. Okay. You just try to play it off like, well, let's see what happens. So all y'all that are listening, my first late fee says Kitch J. Thank you, Kitch J. But in court, we have it all figured out. I already knew it was going to happen. I just didn't tell the person I'm representing, oh, I already know it's going to happen to you, dude. You're going away. But we all know that Ripple is the government, and they're working out a deal with the SEC. This whole thing is so fake. I've already gone over all of it. Stephen Morris, Colin John D, LOL Hulk. Yeah, I don't know about that. But yeah, they're not going to get no $700 million. That's just baller dash and horse feathers. So here's why. I've shown this yesterday. I'm going to show it again today. Real super quick. I'm not going to get into this Ripple trial. I'm going to do a copy paste. Ripple's been determined to be a currency. Okay. There is the Department of Justice. I used to work for them years ago, man. What, 20, at least 20 years ago, I worked for the Department of Justice, and it was a while back. Now we have the actual court document. So what I want you to do is click on that highlighted blue area. Here's a copy paste in case you just want to click on that. And I want you to scroll down. We're going to do this real quick. It says settlement agreement. That's the 2 pages. I mean, there's 2 parts to this. So scroll down. There's page 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Then there's a bunch of signatures. Then it goes back to page 1 again. It says attachment A at the top. Page 1, page 2, page 3. Now on page 4, it says violations up at the top. Okay. We go to capital letter A. We go to number 16. Go to the first sentence. There's some quotes, and the sentence starts in quotes. Ripple, okay, I'll preface this. Ripple Labs is, and then there's quotes, a currency exchange service. The United States government, let me repeat, the United States government, FBI, Department of Justice, Internal Revenue Service, Treasury, FinCEN, which are the police or the Treasury, all these, United States Attorney, all these people were in agreement when this report was made. I'm reading you off of a court report from 2015. It's not invalid because it comes from 2015. Dumbasses say that stupid shit because they don't work in court. They never have, and they never would be hired either because they're ignoramuses. You have all the top branches in the government that deal with this, and they all say that Ripple itself is a currency exchange service. And Ripple provides real-time currency trading and cash management. It says here, Ripple facilitates the transfers of electronic cash and provides virtual currency exchange. Now, that's all I'm going to read in the Ripple report. So you don't have to worry. I'm not getting into that. So what we got going is it's very clear that the United States government almost 10 years ago has determined that the XRP is a currency. Okay. Let me just do this. That XRP is a currency and it's not a security, okay? So I've seen all this. This court case is never talked about. Think about this. Think about how many channels there are on cryptos and stuff. Has any of them ever gone over like me? I've gone over like 10 times. I've had 10 shows on the 2015. You've not heard this once from any of these other crypto people, have you? No, you haven't. And if you ever have, they're just like, oh, this court case was 10 years ago. It doesn't mean anything. And it's like, really? Well, how's that? I mean, if you want to get down to it, the Constitution's been around since 1776. I guess we throw that out the window too, right? Okay, makes no sense at all. Jonathan Simpson gave somebody a membership, and it was Ciro Garcia. Ciro Garcia. Let's here. Alfredo Ginsler suck smoky sausages. Just want to say that. Thank you for your dedication. Alfredo, thank you very much. Now everybody can see it. Everybody can see that who watches this channel. um, I just showed you what no other channel. I do that all the time. I show you what no other channel has, and I show you what no other channel can understand. Because my goal is to help you see clarity and clearly. I'm showing you all these government departments that have already examined Ripple. It's all done 10 years ago, 2015, 8 years ago. But it's all done about 10 years ago. Have you noticed how the other channels, even the ones that have millions of followers or something, they don't even discuss this? Why don't these people understand? Just thought I'd put that out there. Okay, next, let's go with Apple. I want you to see something here. Copy. Let me do some copy paste. We're going to discuss Apple, a very early Ripple partner. So let me explain how this works, because people will be like, oh, there's no formal agreement between Apple and Ripple. No, okay, look, let me explain this for all the dumb people. The way Ripple, the country, works is that they bring people in as needed directly from wherever they're working. So, for instance, Rosie Rios, perfect example, classic example. Ripple needed a treasurer because they're working on treasury stuff. What do? They get Rosie Rios to quit and then work for Ripple, like about a year ago. Get it? Greg Kidd, he was like one of the first people at Ripple from the Federal Reserve. Ripple, back in 2013, Ripple needed somebody with Federal Reserve skills. What they do? Called up Federal Reserve, said, "Hey, bring Greg Kidd over." He comes over, spends 2 years with compliance and stuff, and then he leaves. I mean, that's just how it goes. So you're not going to see a great, like, I'm going to show you the 2013 Ripple early partners list. You're not going to have formal written out agreements. It don't work like that. Okay. Rosie Rios. Okay. Here's another example. Dilip Rao works at Ripple. He officially quit and then immediately goes to Australia, gets hired by their treasury to make Australia's crypto. Now, it's Dilip Rao. Now, Dilip Rao started with Ripple. Like, he's been there from day one. Okay. So, as far as me and you know, he quit. Now, maybe he did officially quit and filled out paperwork and all that stuff. I don't know. I don't care. But how it works at Ripple is people either go to Ripple and work on a special project like Rosie Rios, and we could name others. Michael S. Barr, another example. The guy works at the Treasury, works at the Federal Reserve, whatever it is, goes from the Treasury to Ripple and then to the Federal Reserve. I mean, it's just, that's how this stuff happens. So later I'm going to show you early day Ripple partners, and that's just, they're partners. So let's go with this first article, Apple. Apple's trying to unwind its Goldman Sachs credit card partnership. Now, Apple is a 2013 Ripple partner along with Goldman Sachs. Okay, I've already explained how they do the partnership stuff. What we got going on here is this move. If Apple were to get rid of Goldman Sachs, it would end one of the highest profile partnerships between a bank and a tech company. This is a massive move, okay? And the reason why is this. is because here's the struggle. Fintech is coming in, taking over banking positions. Okay. Why do you think all these banks are closing? Because fintech can replace a lot of the banking stuff. And I feel sorry for you if you're a teller, an assistant manager, bank branch man, your job is gone. Okay. It's just how it is. Fintech's coming in and taking over, and that's how it goes. So Apple is okay. So Apple in the early days was a Ripple partner along with Goldman Sachs, and they kind of linked up together because Apple wanted to get into like the banking kind of money service business stuff. Now, here's the next article. It deals with the same relationship, but I wanted you to see what's going on right now is fintechs coming in, taking over banking positions. The title of this article is Job Opening Hints at Brazilian Fintech Replacing Goldman Sachs as Apple Card Issuer. What do we have here? A recent report in Wall Street reveals that Apple and Goldman Sachs are going to split. They've been working together since 2019, but there was a job opening on Apple's website, and it suggests that the company may be working with a Brazilian fintech to sort it out. Okay. There was something called Apple's looking for an engineer to work with Apple Processing LLC. It's an Apple subsidiary focused on payment solutions. So if some of you want to do a little deep dive, if you want to see what the hell's Apple doing in this, you could look up Apple Processing LLC and see who they're linked in with. It would be very interesting to find out. So what we got going on is Apple's trying to be like a lightweight bank, okay? But right now they got to share profits with Goldman Sachs, which they don't want to do. Nobody wants to do that. So Apple's trying to get rid of Goldman Sachs, find somebody who can do the work cheaper so that Apple can make more money and grow out their money service business. That's what's going on. Banks, see, when you and me get crypto, we're competition for banks. You get this? Because we could then go and join, hey, Apple Pay, LLC. How would you like to stake, $1 million, $5, $10, $20 million, my XRP, my XLM, whatever you got, right? And if it's not just you, what if 1,000 people approach Apple? Now Apple could potentially raise hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars of XLM or whatever, because people are, you see how we become competition? That's what I'm showing you right here. So don't sell off your crypto on the exit point. All these dumbasses telling you this stupid ass shit to do. Don't do a fucking thing. You watch this show and everything's going to work out just fine. These dumbasses, oh, get this NFT and do this liquidity pool. Don't do a fucking thing right now. These stupid retards. Now, the last thing I want to show you with this Apple situation, let me do a copy paste. Here is what no other channel has. Let's take a little looky-loo. Go to the 21-second mark. 21-second mark. This is a Crypto Hulk video I made. I'm showing you Ripple Partners from 2014. You can see Apple and then Goldman Sachs. Now there's other ones. There's Google, Microsoft, NASA, the New York Fed, the national, and I'm not going to say security, and I'm not going to say agency. You've got Square and you got Twitter. Okay. The 21-second mark shows you this. This is an actual Ripple Labs page. They took it down about 10 years ago or probably 8 years ago. I have it. Okay. So you can see for yourself right there. Okay. So now we got Apple is done. Okay. So we got that article done. Well, let's get into this next article. It's about tokenization. Copy and paste. Tokenizing is how we get rich. Today there was a lot of news, and that's why I'm going from article to supportive articles rather quickly. I've got the whole top of my screen filled up with news, and I can't just today focus 30 minutes on one. I got to kind of boom, 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 hit them because there's a lot of shit. All right. um, let's look at this. Yesterday, no, it was this morning, I think. I went over an article on tokenization, and the people at the top are saying we're starting tokenizing like right now. Okay. So when people ask me, Crypto, when are you going to be rich? I'm like, when a lot of tokenization is done. Well, the article we went over said they're starting tokenization. They're officially, these banks are officially saying. So I would say for about the past 3 months, we've heard a lot about tokenizing. The past 3 months, maybe four, somewhere in there, right? Now, listen to this. Here's a guy that works at Polygon on their blockchain. 2024. Now, this is an opinion page. This is from a Colin Butler is his name, global head of institutional capital at Polygon Labs. Probably somebody you want to listen to. All right. So 2024 will be the year tokenization truly begins. All right. After several years of being the next big thing, next year will be when tokenization of real world assets really takes off. Okay. Now's the time to get into crypto and to lock your stuff up and hide it. I'm going to go through this article. I'm not going to deep dive it at all. I'm just going to go over it. I'm going to touch on it. Everyone from TradeFi leaders to the crypto cognoscenti predicts that the tokenization opportunity runs to the tens of trillions of dollars. Oh, it's going to be hundreds of trillions. This is too easy. While we've already seen some compelling use cases, these are a drop in the ocean compared to the flood of digital assets that could move on chain in the next few years. This is how we get rich, all right? I'm not concerned right now about the prices. None of this shit matters. What the article tells us here is they've been building the foundations. Because look, you can't tokenize unless you have a foundational blockchain to put it on. Got it? Now, we're going to find out what's been taking so long. The article tells us. I'm going to scroll down to where it says, just look down about 6 inches. The primary reason, here we go, Crypto Hulk, why is this taking so long with all this tokenization stuff? I'm going to tell you right now. The primary reason why the tokenization market isn't in full flood is technical bottlenecks, limitations around current infrastructure, and interoperability. Bam, right there. Now let's think. What blockchain do you know that's interoperable? It's all the 3x blockchains, everybody. See, while everybody who's dumb is chasing Bitcoin and Ethereum and these Ethereum spin-off type close to Ethereum block, this shit doesn't work together. You see what I mean? If you got Ethereum, it doesn't speak Bitcoin. And that doesn't speak pancake swap, and it doesn't speak Pepe's evil mother. This whole, what they're talking about here is bottlenecking. When you have Ethereum that's not scalable, when you see these cryptos can't interact together. That's the fucking problem. When you've got these maxi Bitcoin and Ethereum people, those are the primary two that's holding everything up. When you got big old banks like JP and everybody else dumping billions into crypto to try to get rich and this and that, they're not dumping money into cryptos that are interoperable, that are going to change the world. See, they're trying to like make this quick money like right now. So they're dumping their billions and stuff, trying to get Ethereum's free pass and all this stuff, which they did. That shit's not gonna, that's not interoperable. You see where the holdup is? I'm trying to show you the picture so you see what the fuck is going on. When you've got people like you and me chasing after stupid fucking coins that aren't going to go anywhere, like Hex, you know, whatever the new wave is, Hex, and then Hex, that guy got arrested and probably is in jail right now. And then you got the Peppy and the dog. You got all this dumb shit. People are, oh, run this way. And then everybody runs that way. Nope. Oh, run that way. Run that. See what I'm saying? You know I'm right. Oh, get this NFT. Oh, shit, it's Ethereum based. Half of Ethereum based NFTs are hacked. Well, then get that one. No, get that one. You see where we're going here? And then you got Sam Bankman-Fried. Need I say more? Then you get train wrecks all over the place because people are chasing scams, dumb shit cryptos that are not interoperable, on and on and on and on. We don't have regulations. We've got criminals making crypto. It's just a free-for-all. That's not going to work. Here's the three things again. Technical bottlenecks are preventing tokenization. Limitations around infrastructure. That means the platform you got can't do certain things. And then you have interoperability problems. Ethereum doesn't speak to Bitcoin because Ethereum's language is all Ethereum language. Bitcoin language is, they don't talk to each other. They can't understand each other. So now you got Ethereum people trying to fight and make their platform. So Ethereum gets in because they're early and they got big money behind them. So they try to force all these banks to use Ethereum. And the banks go in it first and do all this. And then they realize, oh shit, it's not going to work. We spent the past 3 to 5 years. We spent the past 7 years. Because you see, these banks got in early with Ethereum. So they're like, oh shit, we're going to win this thing. Now he's starting to see the picture, aren't you? Because Crypto Hulk's breaking it down. All the banks got in early. They bought the Ethereum. They were the whales. I already showed you their website. Look on my channel. I'm the only channel on the internet to show website proof that Ethereum is a security. No other channel has shown you, okay? They sold 69 million or whatever, 68 million Ethereum for the pre-sale, whatever it was. I clearly am the only channel that showed you the evidence that it's a security. Okay. What do you think all those whales were? It's all the banks. And then what did all these banks do? They built on Ethereum. And then they sue Ripple for the past 3 years. They're trying to get this Ethereum shit to work, and then they realize, oh fuck, it don't work. Oh fuck. See, when you invest a lot of money into something, you're going to wait longer, and then you're going to invest even more. I learned this in business school. But a manager that's invested into something is going to invest more and more and more to make that shit work. Okay? That's the problem. And then Ethereum just doesn't work. So now we're realizing, oh fuck, because then everybody has to speak Ethereum. That's the problem. Well, Ripple, I've only shown this show probably 8 times. That's the Codius. Oh, damn, Crypto Hulk. Codius, it like speaks every single language. It's interoperable. That's why the XRP ledger is interoperable, because it has Codius. No other channel has gone over and explained this as much as me. Why? Because I want to make sure everyone that listens to this channel wins. Okay, these other channels, they have no fucking clue. You know what these other channels do? They promote and advertise dumb shit. That's what they do. All right. Oh, wait a second now. Wait. Hold on. Stop the music. Jonathan Simpson gave somebody a membership, which is, let me see, Mr. Now there's some red pill action there. Hold on. Hold your horses there. Got to check this out. I got to do a little deep dive on this one. See what the hell's been going on. Now we scroll down to Stuart Lavelle. People chasing the new shiny thing. Me doing nothing, sitting on my hands. Oh, you're a liar. How do you type? And Stu comes back and says, there's a thing called voice typing, Hulk. You should look into it. I'm like, fuck. You got me. Thank you very much for that. But that's what I'm showing on this program. You get your wallet. Now, if you've bought stuff before, get a fresh wallet. Okay. Don't put everything on one. If you're still continuing to buy, maybe every 6 months, get a new wallet. 3 months, depending on how much you're buying and stuff. Okay. Because if they zap a wallet, and you'd be like, I got 2 or 3 others. So that's kind of like what I got. I got about two. But then again, I bought 3.75 years ago, almost 4 years ago. So, and it's been dormant. I haven't sent anything to the wallet. So there's that. 1970 legend gave 20 people brand new memberships. Let's see who they were. XRP King, Vane 3D, Ricardo Reyes, Tac G, Timothy Sudik, We Are Slaves, Carrie Lake, Outsmarting Artificial Intelligence, Party in My Pants. Well. I won't comment on that one, except seek counseling. Andreas Tummer. Hold on a second here. The screen flipped. Okay. Gaston Charles, Carol Snade, Carl Leonard, Tom Suttle, BMN 8YTB, inmate number Irakan, Janice, Kevin, Anthony Barbatos. All those people got memberships from 1970 legend. Thank you very much. XRP Shaman Hulk is all through this, and it's about tokenization. The plan, it is awesome, and you will be proud of Hulk. Yes, that one. They got MC Prosperity, gave 10 people memberships. Let's see who those lucky bastards are. Moon, Silence is Golden, 1 AO Nully, Telek RK Bat, Beast Mode Crypto, Travis Leach, Rob Sam, XR Ping. Those are the 10 people who got memberships. Wait. Okay, those are the people who got memberships from MC Prosperity. Because the screen sometimes it like jumps. So then I lose a spot where I'm trying to read from. Okay. Got it. And let's see, we're at 50 minutes. Getting down to the wire. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna try to bust through this one because there's like, and this will be the end of the show. I got one article and then 5 or 6, 7 support articles. I'll go through the article, then I'll go boom, 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 just like that. Here's the article. The Federal Reserve now is looking into crypto. Imagine that. Let's get the article going here. All right. Ripple News. This is on Coinpedia. Federal Reserve examines XRP's role in CBDC. Oh, all of a sudden now, right? All of a sudden now. This is so fucking fake. The Federal Reserve is considering the role of XRP in shaping CBDCs. That'll be wholesale, by the way. Stellar will be dealing with the retail CBDCs. Ripple's making significant financial moves, such as the acquisition of Medico. Why I say Mataco? And partnership with MasterCard. The Federal Reserve has taken center stage thanks to the rising prominence of XRP. Okay, the Federal Reserve had a public questionnaire going. Now look down below. It says story highlights XRP in the limelight, a clash of ideas and opinions. I'm not getting into reading all this shit. It's going to take me like 40 minutes. All the attention is on XRP. Here we go. Go to that part. There is a 584-page document. Somebody's like, why couldn't they just make it 589? I'm like, I know. Interestingly, throughout the 584-page document reflecting opinions from numerous Americans, XRP was mentioned 111 times. Interesting. Let's go to the next supportive article right here. Copy and a paste. This is from Tron Weekly. This is from May 2023. XRP acknowledged by the Atlanta, Georgia Federal Reserve Bank for International Payments. What do they say in the 5th paragraph? As stated in the Federal Reserve report, just want to make sure that's clear. Ripple's operational framework revolves around delivering financial services utilizing XRP. Well. Additionally, the report highlights that XRP is a commonly regarded as an international payment medium or a coin suitable for wholesale settlements. That's what the Federal Reserve of Atlanta says about XRP. That's just no big deal, huh? Let's go with this next article. Federal Reserve again. President Biden, April 15th, 2022. President Biden nominates former Ripple advisor Michael S. Barr to the number 2 position in the Federal Reserve. That's just a coincidence, Crypto Hulk. Just a coincidence. Okay. Next. Federal Reserve payments pilot incorporates Ripple Partner, which is Volante Technologies. Ripple Partner Volante becomes the latest fintech to join the Federal Reserve's new instant payment pilot scheme. Well, Crypto Hulk, that's again just another coincidence. It doesn't mean anything at all. Well, that's exactly what your mother said when you were born. Oh, got him. Next. Again, I showed this page earlier. You go to the 19-second mark. This is a 2014 Ripple Labs web page. Nobody else has. We can clearly see the New York Federal Reserve is a Ripple team partner. Just putting that out there again. Of course, that's a total coincidence. Next, we'll do a copy and a paste. Greg Kidd, we're going to talk about him super quick. I'm not going to get into it too long. When Ripple first started in 2013, they had a guy named Greg Kidd that worked for them. We're on a LinkedIn page, which is his website, his web page. He started something called Global ID recently in the past few years. It's Global ID. I believe it's hooked up with MasterCard, and it's like an ID, digital. But what I really wanted to show you, if you scroll down to where it says show all posts, and it shows experience where he worked, you look down there, his one, two, three, fourth most recent job, it shows Chief Risk Officer, Ripple Labs, 2013 to 15. That's when Ripple first started. This guy, now he's not showing here, but or it probably does if I open it up. Let's see if it shows he worked for like the Treasury. No, he's not telling people that. He's keeping that secret. Okay. Oh, Federal Reserve Board. Okay, got it. But Federal Reserve Board. From what I understand, he worked at like the Treasury or something like that before he went to Ripple. So I don't think he's showing all of it. But anyhow, at least we know he's a Ripple employee. And I'm almost positive before he went there, he worked for the Federal Reserve, even or the Treasury. Positive on that, but they're not showing it. That's fine. That's fine. Next, Ripple is mixed up with MasterCard in this article here. Take a look. This is from MasterCard.com, August 2023, so a few months ago. They talk about central banks and central bank digital currencies and stuff. Go down to the 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth paragraph. The fifth paragraph shows you who MasterCard is working with. They're working with a group of people because remember, Ripple cannot do everything. So on the CBDC platform blockchain, that'll be Ripple. Web3 software is Consensus. Tokenized asset solution provider is Fluency. Digital ID provider is Edemia. Digital identity consultant is Consult Hyperion, for example. So you've got like 8 different people working with MasterCard to make CBDCs. Just wanted to show you that Ripple's like the only crypto company there, pretty much. And that, oh, here we go. How much time do I got? Okay. This is officially the last article. Officially official. B of A, Bank of America. One of their employees got in trouble because, a bank doesn't do anything wrong. It's the employee. It's the employee that was doing illegal stuff, not the bank. All right. United States regulator fines Bank of America 24 million for treasuries spoofing. Bank of America has been fined $24 million. And this article was today, by the way. Bank of America has been fined 24 million bucks after two former traders placed phony spoof trades to try to influence the market for United States treasuries. A junior trader and his supervisor at B of A Securities conducted 700 illegal acts of spoofing over a 7-year period. Can you see this? Wow. 717 trades. That's illegal. From 2014 to 2021. So here's what they did. Securities. Now I want you to think. This goes on in crypto. We'll talk about it in a second. So what these two clowns do, over probably most of their career at B of A, they were criminals. What they did is they would have access to a lot of money because they worked for the bank. So they would go buy some securities, but what they did is they didn't want to buy them. They wanted to make it look like they were buying them. So you know how the Ethereum free pass and the whales and shit, this is the same thing. It's kind of like what they call priming the pump. So these Bank of America employees, and of course BofA knew nothing about this at all, while the bank was making literally millions and millions. Over 7 years, over 700 times. They did this probably like every day for their whole fucking career. They would go in and dump, let's say, 100 million bucks into treasuries. Now, it would look like to everybody else, oh, damn, people are invested in treasuries. And then people would go buy these treasuries. B of A, the price would go up because everybody would flood right in and buy them. And B of A would sell at a higher price. People would hold these treasuries for a day or a week, and they'd sell them back, and the price would then go down. Now, B of A wants to make money. So they tell these two guys, go ahead, dump another 100 million in. So they dump 100 million, the price would rise up, people would start buying it. Oh, damn, look at the prices are going up. That's the same thing. Hopefully none of you do. What's going to happen, you're going to see how people are going to get faked out during a bull run, okay? That's why I say, buy your crypto now, not later. Figure out what your prices are going to be now, because what's going to happen later is you're going to have a whale who's got access to maybe 50 million bucks. They're going to come in, maybe he's got 2, 3, 4, 10 accounts. You dump 50 million into crypto, people will be like, oh shit, it's going up. And then what do the dummies do? They buy it on the way up. When the whale sees that it's not going up anymore, they sell. Then the price whoop, goes all the way back down. So here's how it works. ABC crypto is at $1. I want to make some money because I'm a whale. I'm like Bank of America. So I have 10 wallets. I put 5 million into each wallet and I dump it into ABC crypto. The price for ABC crypto goes from $1 to $1.50. Everybody starts buying that shit. And they pull it up to like $1.50, $1.75. I immediately sell off my 10 wallets and I just made 50% of my money. Well, when I sold all that off, I made 50 million, 25 million bucks. The price drops back down to $1 again. And everybody's looking around, oh, what happened? I thought the price was going up. That's what my favorite YouTuber said. It's going up. I got to get this stuff. Then you wait a week or a month and you do it all over again. You drive that price from $1 up to $1.50. You make another $25 million. You do that shit once. Do it once a month. Wait a month and do it again. You're making 25 million bucks a month on bastards that don't know what the fuck's going on. Brilliant idea. Okay. That's how the crypto space works right now. And I think that will be it for today's show. Definitely got to be it. I will not be making a show in the morning tomorrow, which is Friday. I got stuff I got to do really early. More than likely, I'm going to try to make a PM show for tomorrow, which will be Pacific time. I don't know, 6:30, 7 o'clock p.m., somewhere in there. That's for tomorrow. So with that, we went over a ton of news. And that'll be it. And I got to get going. I got to pick somebody up. But I'll see y'all in my next program. That'll be tomorrow.